Anyone else excited about the new Apple savings account? I was. 4% interest seems like a pretty good deal. So if you're not aware, Apple and Goldman Sachs recently created a savings account. I think they've had a product for a while. I know they had something because I had a client a few months ago who informed me that they were not able to transfer their Goldman Sachs Apple account to their trust. And I thought that was kind of surprising. You would think Goldman Sachs would have some support for trust, pretty common estate planning tool, but I actually called Apple with them and confirmed that that was the case. So with the new savings account, let me share share my screen here. I have the new. There we go. So this is the deposit account agreement for the new Goldman Sachs Apple savings account. And if you'll see here on page 3, they only offered a natural persons. So I called Apple and I tried to add my trust as a beneficiary. To add a beneficiary, the only way to do it is to call them. So an account may only be opened in the name of a trust. If a fiduciary is appointed, we will allow the fiduciary to access an account, subject to their verified rights, not required to grant access to or make payment from an account to fiduciary, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you're not allowed to name a beneficiary. You're not allowed to name your trust as a beneficiary. Let's go down. They mentioned powers of attorney. That's kind of interesting. Designating a power of attorney. You may give another person an attorney in fact, another name for power of attorney, but here we go. We may refuse to honor it or refuse to permit your attorney in fact to ask your account if permitted by a law. So people often ask for powers of attorney and they think that they're going to solve all their problems, but banks commonly reject powers of attorney. If there's anything weird about it, even if it's a perfectly valid power of attorney, they don't have to accept it. So if you're going to open a new Apple savings account, just be aware that they currently do not have any support for a trust. So if you have minor kids, that they want you to name your minor children as a beneficiary. That's the only option. So what I recommend is everyone that got these accounts, if you're thinking about it, call Apple, Goldman Sachs, and see if they're going to offer any support for your trust. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other topics you'd like to hear about. A lot of buzz about this new Apple account. It, the 4% interest, it enticed me to go open up an account. I was hoping they'd have this issue solved and they would have support for trust, but they still do not. So everyone that has these accounts, reach out to them and ask them if you can name your trust, and just make it known that you wish that you could name your trust and ask for them to offer that support. Thank you.